All right. Okay, just give me a moment. All right. Post. Okay, your first question is about music. Is that okay?
Okay.
About music. I hope we are all set. Okay, why don't I record this too so that let me record it. Okay. No. Okay, your first question is about music. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
What types of music do you like to listen to?
Okay. I actually love to listening music. I love to uh, listen traditional music specifically, and I also listen pop musics. Um,
At what times of day do you like to listen to music? Remember, this is part 1, Talamaton, okay?
I'm sorry, what is the questions?
At what times of day do you like to listen to music? Morning, afternoon, evening?
Actually, I listen to music all the day long, but when I get time to listen to it, but specifically in the evening, when I get a free time to relax, then I listen to the music, and also
Okay.
when I travel, I also
Did you
listen
learn to
it.
play a musical instrument when you were a child?
Uh, uh, yeah. Actually, I'm not used to play any musical instrument, but with to have fun, sometimes I play a piano, which is my sisters. So
Okay. So your last question for part 1, do you think all children should learn to play a musical instrument?
I think the answer is yes, because if anyone learn to play a music instrument, then she can play it any time of his entire life. So she can get some relaxation as also pleasure after
Okay, so
learning.
I'll send you a cue card. And I'm still browsing my phone. I'll send it to you on your messenger, okay?
Okay.
Give me a few minutes or a minute because I just unlocked my phone. So I turned off the power and now it's coming. So let's see. I'll send it to your messenger. Okay. Here we go. I don't know if you had this before, but okay. So I just sent it. So you're
Yes, I have got it. Disable time.
yeah. Describe a time when you were sleepy but had to stay awake. So when did it happen? Why you were sleepy? Why you had to stay awake? And how you stayed awake. I'll give you 1 minute to prepare. So I'll set my timer now. 1 minute preparation. Okay. And then I'll let you know when it's done and you can start speaking. Okay, it starts now for your preparation. Just grab my pen. Okay, time is up. Now you can start speaking, Talematon. Go.
Okay, ma'am. Actually, I am an early riser, and also I always sleep timely, like at 10 p.m. Between 10 to 11 p.m. But 2 years back, when I am a university student, then there was a marriage ceremony of my elder sisters, but after that day there was an important extra class in my university. So in the as I was not able to sleep in the program. um, I had to join that program. So I actually could not sleep in that in time. So in the class, I am just going to like sleepy, feeling sleepy, but I need to concentrate on the class and the lecture, because this lecture was so important for the exam. And I tried many things to keep awake, I was chewing a chewing gum, and I washed my face with cold water so that I can awake. Another thing is, I was uh, asking some question to my teacher so that I can participate in the class, and by this I can keep awake, and that is.
Okay, time is up. Okay, Talimatun, just a quick comment about your speaking. When you said I can awake, I think you must say to stay awake or keep myself alert and stay awake instead of saying I can awake. Okay?
Okay.
I tried many things to keep me awake or to make me stay awake, but you cannot. But don't say I can awake. Okay? Now your part 3 questions, I don't think they're related because I'm just pulling up like random questions here. So your next question for part 3 questions. Okay. About friends, okay? Friendship.
Yes.
Do you think it's possible to form a friendship with someone from a different generation?
I think when we make friendships, we actually don't think about the age or class, because friendship is just an understanding. So when it is about to make friendship, it's not matter what is the generation or what is the age of the person.
Okay, good. Now your next question. Do you think we need different kinds of friends at different stages of our lives? And in what ways are these types of friends different?
Okay, I think in our entire life, when we make friendship, it varies because at the early ages we make friends without any um, organization like with our neighbors. But when we study or admit into school or colleges, then we make another type of friends who are the just like classmates, and after the um, ages, like when we get job, then we become a friend of our colleagues, or something elder people, like that.
Okay. Okay, so now your last part 3 question. Some people say, or not last, but I'll give you 2 more, okay? Some people say that technology has made it more difficult to form close friendships. Do you agree?
To answer your question, I think it is easier to become friends with people who live in abroad. But in terms of close friends, actually we are departing from them because we are just surfing Facebook, or like any other um, social medias. So we are not giving time to our close ones or close friends, like we are not meeting face to face meeting, just we are giving message to them or making video calls. So I think it's yeah, the answer is yes. We are just this is hampering our technology is hampering our close relations.
Okay, good job. Just a quick comment about your social medias. Media is already plural, so you don't need to put S. If you kind of like try to emphasize different kinds, you can just say different platform on social media, different platforms, or there are many platforms on social media like Facebook, WhatsApp, uh, Twitter, Instagram. Okay, now your last question. Do you think people should behave? But you can also search it up, Talimaton, just to prove to yourself what's correct or how to say it. Do you think people should behave differently with their friends than with their family?
Mm, Uh, yes, of course, we should behave differently because family members are those who will bear our every kind of um, behaviors. But I think friends is different thing. Friends is not, sometimes friends are close to us, but many friends are just like from different perspective and different environment. They maybe belong to different culture or tradition. So I think we should not just behave with them just like family members.
All right, so that's about it that's all for your part 1, part 2, part 3 questions. And now, if you want to give me questions too, I would love to answer them.
Okay, I can ask you some part 1 questions about flower and plants.
Plants? Okay.
Flowers. Okay, this is flowers. Flower.
This is part 1, right?
Yes, ma'am. This is from part 1 question.
Okay.
Do you have a favorite flower?
Yes, I do. Actually, I love orchids, and I think it's because I grew up with seeing these flowers, and they are very beautiful.
Okay. What kinds of flowers grow near where you live?
Here we have lots of African violet, and actually I just bought 2 pots of African violets, and I watched YouTube how to look after them, and now they are blooming.
Okay. Is it important to you to have flowers in your home?
Maybe not so important, but what is very important to me is to have plants, any plant, and because I know that it would give you lots of oxygen, and some plants also are able to purify the air.
Yes. Okay. Have you ever bought flowers for someone else?
I think I did. Yeah, I remember a few months ago I went to visit a friend. So on my way, I bought a flower for them.
Okay, good job. Then we are going to um, the part 2. I am giving you the picture. Just a minute. Mm. Send to your messenger. Uh, Actually, ma'am, I can't hear you.
Sorry, I muted. Okay, just let's do it again. Okay, today I'm gonna give a detailed, or I'll give information about a review of a product. I've been in the last few months, I've been buying stuff on Amazon, and there are so many. Before I buy products, I would also look at the review. But if I have to talk about one today, it would be a review about a skirt. So I browsed one day. I browsed to buy a skirt, and a black, particularly color black. And so I found this skirt. It's a Banana Republic skirt. So I said, okay, I love this one. I love the style. And then I browsed down so that I could see some reviews. And one of the reviews, this lady said that, oh, this skirt is not good because the fitting is not, I tried to wear and it's like, it's too tight. And although it was a medium size and it was her size, but it was not a good fit. So I said, okay, I'll try another review. But then there were some positive reviews, but a lot of, I think the negative reviews outweigh the positive. So I've decided not to buy the product or the skirt. And instead, I bought a dress, and the dress turned out to be really good. And I bought that on Amazon, and I love the color. I love how it is, the design. It's floral, and it's because it's summer here in Canada, so I needed that. But I still like, okay, what's that? It's done? Okay, I think time is up.
Yes, ma'am, time is up.
All right.
Okay, we can start part 3.
Okay.
There are some questions. Okay, it's also about online reviews. Can you hear me?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I can hear you.
What kinds of things do people write online reviews about in your country?
There are various things that they write depending on which what they write about, or what, if it's a product or if it's a service. But recently I've been looking at reviews of different products. For example, I just the other day I looked at a review about a cat food because I wanted to switch my cat food to something else, to a different product. So yeah, that's what people give review for.
Um, why do some people write online reviews?
Sometimes they are prompted. The companies, they would ask you, oh, can you leave a review? Like I have that own experience that I'm asked, I get an email that, oh, can you give a review? And that's why, yeah, I think that's also one of the reasons why other people give their reviews.
Okay, do you think it is good for the customers and shoppers, and also for the companies?
I can see that it's very beneficial for customers because sometimes it's your first time to buy such product, or if it's your first time to look at this particular service, and you want to know how people feels and how people what's their experience, so that you can base your decision on that experience. Yeah, and for the company also, it's equally beneficial because they can improve. If there is something negative, then they can improve.
And the last question, Do you agree that customers are more likely to complain nowadays?
I see complaints, but I won't say that they give more complaints nowadays. I think it's the same thing in the past, but people would complain just out of nothing. But some complaints are reasonable too. And complaints are not not really bad, because some people who are reading complaints, they can learn from that, and whoever they complain to can also would be aware what they need to do to improve their products and or services.
Okay, the last question. How important is it for companies to take all the customer complaints seriously?
Oh, it's definitely very important, because their customers are their lifeline, so to speak. It's the business lifeline, so they have to take it seriously, or they have to take them seriously, and try to address those complaints, and maybe write to their customers back that, okay, we accommodate your complaint, and we try to improve, we try to give you this. And if they need refunds, some people, they complain about the price or about the product, and they demand for refunds. And so companies should also address that seriously. If if their customers demand for refund, they should refund.
Okay, good job. I think we are end of the.
Okay, so that's the end of our session, telematon. All right, so we'll do it another time again. And thank you for joining me. Okay.
Okay, thank